Yeah. Very.
How do you maintain the I guess the collective value of your art? Like, how would you do that? Like, I mean, and
Oh,
how do you make it I guess it's a
it's
question.
hard.
Maybe how do you make it valuable? How do you keep it valuable? Is it depend on how you sell it and how you?
Well, I think
How
there
do
are a
you
lot of
do that?
factors here. It's about, first of all, you value it for what it represents for what you've done,
Okay.
even though you might not be able to put a price on it. But then when you started getting into galleries, they put a price tag on stuff.
Okay. And how do they determine that?
Partly the dues you paid to get there.
Gotcha. Okay.
You've gone to school.
Gotcha.
You just walking off street with some
With some pictures.
little pictures
Got you.
curled up at the corners. You know, you got something to show.
Exactly.
And it has a frame of reference. You have
Gotcha.
prepared yourself. You
Okay.
have exhibited. Other people have validated you.
Got it.
And people have bought it. And I remember I used to show in little places like the Black Fine Arts Show that used to be at the Puck Building.
Okay.
I remember I used to put exhibits in some people's galleries. Some people used to carry them in their booths. And I was like getting $300-400 each. You know, that's good.
Okay.
But then when I went to the gallery in Soho, she started putting prices on there close, like a couple of thousand.
Oh, wow.
Thousand and more.
Wow.
You know, and then this gallery uptown, even more.
Wow.
And I said, wow.
How did you feel? Like,
I said, wow, somebody go. It's almost like, you mean to tell me people go reach in their pocket and pay me all that money for this? I'll take it. Because I used to sell handmade crafts on the street.
oh, really?
Down in Soho, and I used to marvel at the fact that I made these little things out of polymer clay. You bake them in an oven and all.
Okay.
Little Afrocentric things. And it used to amaze me. People come by and look at them, and they're going to reach in their pocket and pay me for these things. I mean, that's what I want them to do,
Right.
but it still
It was
amazes me
amazing. Yeah.
that people want your stuff bad enough to.
Wow.
It's humbling.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't get a big head behind it.
Absolutely.
It's a gift.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a gift. And like I tell my son, the one in Atlanta who's really active in his art, I said, this is a gift and you have to use it in a
Wisely.
positive way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can't just, because this gift could have been gone to somebody else.
Yep, absolutely.
You know, it could be taken from you.
Yep.
You didn't have to have it. You know, and as you have it, it's a responsibility.
It's a responsibility, and you have to respect it.
Right,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So, Leroy, we're going to take a break.
Okay.
And when we return, we're going to start looking at some of the other pieces
sure.
that we didn't talk about, and
Absolutely.
then just kind of talk about that. And then I want to just kind of ask you some questions about how you feel about the new digital age of photography.
Okay.
So
We can
don't
talk
go anywhere. We'll be right back.
We can talk about it.
Hi, I'm Melba Moore, and you are watching The Serrina Goodman Show.
Welcome back to the Serrina Goodman Show, and today we're here with well-known photographer, Mr. Leroy Henderson. And Leroy and I actually met at an event for Gordon Parks at Macy's last week, right?
Yeah, it was at, what was that, a Black History Month thing they did?
A Black History Month
and it was
event.
celebrating his 100th birthday.
His 100th birthday.
Actually, his 100th birthday was last year.
Oh, really?
He was born
Okay,
in-
but they
he was born-
celebrated this year.
Yeah, he was born in 1912.
Wow, okay. And so you knew Gordon.
Yeah, I got to know him. First time I met him, though, I didn't feel like I was too well received.
Really, by him?
Yeah, because I met him, a real big-time celebrity,
Okay.
introduced me to him at an intermission between a big movie that was at the cinema in Lincoln Center.
Okay.
And she introduced me to Gordon Parks, and he was like kind of aloof.
Really? Oh my
I didn't
goodness.
feel too welcome. But later on in life, the guy became so gracious and
Wow,
open.
okay.
Was so highly regarded by Time Life when they hired him.
Mm-hmm.
They sent Gordon to France to be stationed in France. Sent him and his family to France on the Queen Mary ship.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
That's right. And he was stationed in Europe with his whole family. They set him up
talking
in Paris.
Woo. Wow.
And this was like, what, 40s?
In the 40s? Wow.
So he had to be bad.
He was bad. He was bad. So let's talk about some of your bad stuff in here.
Okay, all right.
Let's talk about this one.
Miss Fannie Lou Hamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Hamer, she was a beautiful lady. She was badly abused, you know,
really?
down south. She was in prison. They beat her up. She suffered beatings
Oh my goodness.
and just And I've been down to her county, Greenwood County. I went down to Mississippi on a photo assignment. I had always said if I go to Mississippi, I'd probably be scared to death. But it wasn't that bad.
Really? How long were you there?
About
It was
a
brief,
week.
like a moment?
About a week at a college down there.
Okay.
But Miss Hamer, she's from Greenwood County.
And you gave her a ride one day, huh?
Gave her a ride in my car right here in New York. A friend of mine said, Leroy, will you give Miss Hamer a ride downtown to where she's staying? And I would gladly did that.
Yeah.
You know, I figured that my little passenger seat in my car, I should bronze it.
Oh my God.
You know, like, you know, you as a memento.
Don't nobody sit there.
Yeah, nobody else sit there. You can't sit there anymore.
What kind of car were you driving at the time?
Little Mercury, little
Something?
Ford product.
Okay.
Capri, my little Capri,
Capri.
little white Capri. I thought I was something else with that little Capri.
Oh my God, you was something else. You was a man, huh?
Yeah, I lived in that car. I was all over the city in that car. That got me around.
Did it?
Yeah. So what else you want?
I know you told me that one of her sayings was being sick and tired of being sick and tired.
That's the slogan she's known for.
Yeah, and now it's a slogan that they have a lot. I told you with sobriety and NA meetings.
But they were
and things like that.
disrespecting her at the Democratic Convention in 60-something,
Wow.
68 maybe, and she and a bunch of people decided they're gonna go up and be delegates, official or not, and they tried to refuse them and they tried to dismiss her, but she wasn't having it.
Wow.
And she told them, "I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. We
Wow.
don't want no 2 seats."
I know that's right.
They won't give her like 1 or 2 delegate seats. We don't want no 2
There
seats.
you
Something
go.
like that.
You
Something
need
like that.
representation.
No, Miss Hammond, you know, that lady's
Wow.
seen too much. You know,
Yeah, absolutely.
at some point in your life, you earn to be respected. You know, you should be
Exactly.
respected. You can't
Exactly.
you can't let people just shunt you aside,
That's right.
marginalize you.
That's right. That's
We've been
right.
marginalized too long as
Exactly.
it is.
Exactly.
You know, and this photography thing, you're talking about how photography is still a hard sell. It is, but it has caught on. People really
Yeah,
value it now.
I
They
see.
value it for what it looks like, but they also value what it is recorded.
Exactly.
It tells our
What
story.
it means exactly. It tells the story.
It tells our story, and
Right. I've never had a problem. It was instant for me to connect it to art because when I look at it, it says so much to me. I can take a look at a photograph. It says a whole lot of things to
Right.
me. I can read a whole lot of things into it, and that's what art is, right? All of
Yeah.
the interpretations of how you see things and how you see life.
And I'm telling you, it validates. It says
is
we were
this?
here.
That's right.
Oh,
we
who
were
is
here.
this? Oh, that's Naomi Sims.
Yeah, that's Naomi Sims.
That's the famous Naomi Sims, the first black model to make it big time in life. First black model. She didn't look European.
That's right.
You
She
know what I
looked
mean?
like a black
She
woman.
looked like a black woman. And she was on cover of all the major magazines where she should have been.
That's
Went on to
right.
be a very successful entrepreneur.
Yeah.
With the Naomi Sims wig line. And
Yeah.
She only died like a year or 2 ago. She died
think
sometime
2 years ago,
2 years
right?
ago. Okay, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and this was at a forum at the Billie Holiday Theater in Brooklyn.
Oh wow.
And next to her, you can't see too well, but that's Susan Taylor from Essence.
Oh my God! Yes, it is her. I could tell from her
when she had
head,
a
like-
bald head at the time.
Oh, she had a bald head.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's Susan.
I could tell because she has a
Yeah.
very prominent
Yeah,
forehead.
yeah. But that's who that
It is
is.
Susan Hill. Wow. That's
And-
a former editor of Essence magazine.
Yeah, yeah. She was like the spokesman. She had that page
Yeah. Oh wow.
in the spirit or something like I don't know something. She
In the
was-
Spirit.
Yeah, something like that. And this is Alice. Oh, that's right. We want us to wait a few
That's
minutes.
okay. We keep going.
Yeah, and
Is
this
that Alice Walker?
Alice Walker with an afro. Alice was living in Park Slope at the time.
What? Wow.
Yeah, she was living in Park Slope. This was taken in the 70s.
Okay. Wow. Get that. Look at that. Oh, she's
Hope they
beautiful.
can see that okay. And she was very gracious.
And
Nice-
where was this taken? This was in her home? Or?
No, this was down at Wilbert Tatum, who used to be the publisher of Amsterdam News.
Okay.
This was at his home.
Oh my goodness.
This was a party he was having for Alex Haley
Oh my
when
goodness.
Roots had come out.
Wow.
The film, the 70s.
Yeah,
She
everyone
was there.
remembers Roots.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. See, I don't know how that camera got me in more places. That was my key.
Oh my God, was your ticket?
Yeah, that was my ticket.
That's the golden
That was my-
ticket.
Yeah, that was my ticket. I just show up with
And
the
who is
camera.
this?
Oh, and this is Nancy Wilson. I was on an assignment for Black
beautiful.
Enterprise. She was staying at a motel over in Jersey because she was performing at the Garden State Arts Center at the time. And this is 1970.
Wow.
Like it's August. And I went over with a writer and was able to sit there and get these wonderful candid shots. I got like 2 or 3 rolls I shot on her and some color film and everything.
Oh my gosh.
Got some nice moments with her. Really nice. Like that was a real photo op.
For all of my aspiring photographers out there who really want to make a career out of this,
Yeah.
what would you say to them? What would
First
you
of all,
offer as
do it.
advice?
Shoot whatever camera. If you still want to shoot film, fine. But shoot. And somebody told me something one time. Said whatever you do, just shoot the thing. Even if don't pre-edit your stuff. Don't look at something and decide not to shoot it because you're not sure. Shoot it anyway because you can always decide you don't want to print it. You can just it's just part of a body you do. But shoot it anyway, and then shoot a lot. Look at art. I've taught some photography courses too, and I always tell people, look at art. That way you'll see composition, you'll see color, you'll see form, and you catch mood. You see all these characteristics that you want to see in a painting. You got to be able to see them in your photograph.
Thank you, Leroy, for coming on this show, bringing all this knowledge with you. We got to have you back again.
Hey, hurry up, let's go.
What was going on?
The Serrina Goodman show coming on. Turn the TV up.
All right.
Serrina, it's the Serrina Goodman show. Turn it up. Serrina, it's the Serrina Goodman show. Serrina, it's the Serrina Goodman show. Serrina, it's the Serrina Goodman show. Hey, ho, hey, ho. It's my favorite show. Hey, ho. I watch this all the